Hello and welcome again, my management heroes, boys and girls, men and women who want to become and be recognized as best in management as you go forward in your life and career in your circle of influence. So, as I've been talking to you, a quick reminder this is a long journey, but the rewards can come quickly, as I will again share with you today. There will be obstacles. There will be obstacles in knowing the path, and you need to have a mentor, and it could be anyone who has walked this path. And you will also need to have that mentor along with you to help you overcome the difficult times, right? Challenging times. But the journey and the results itself is enjoyable and gratifying, and it requires a continuous excellence in efforts, and the results come. So let me share with you what happened after my 11th standard. So I got admitted into BITS Pilani, and as I got admitted, and there my mentor was my cousin brother, right? He had studied from BITS Pilani. He had passed that out, and he came along with me to BITS Pilani, got me admitted there. And I was a young boy, like many of you, who had no idea of going outside the home, right? I'd never gone outside the home. I stayed at home. By maximum, I'd gone to a school and come back. So I had a mentor again, a different mentor, a mentor from that relevant field. And I guess I was pretty lucky because I could find these people. And but if you are not that lucky, you need to find the right people. And there I hit on the obstacles right in the first few weeks. I was from a Hindi medium school. I did my schooling in 10th and 11th, passed my exams in Hindi medium. And while I could write and read in English, but I was still not that good. So in the ragging itself, oh, they made huge fun of me, right? And that again, it made me get determined to get over my weakness in Hindi. So I started, as they say, Amitabh Bachchan said, started talking, eating, drinking, sleeping English, right? So I have bought a Hindi to English dictionary, and whenever I wanted to say something in Hindi, I would look at the right word, and when people talked about it, I translated and I started learning about English. And God's grace, all the hard work, I became reasonably good in English in a couple of years there. It took some time. So don't be, if you are also one of me who has done, who's not very comfortable with English, because English is not our mother tongue, right? So, and you could be in any other language, vernacular, local language, but you need to get into fluency of English. So work on that. That's one advice for me. Second thing I quickly discovered in my journey there are certain subjects I would never be able to do well. In my life, there were two subjects I got D, A, B, C, D, E, just short of E, failing. Can you believe? Can you guess what they were? They were drawing. I couldn't draw, and I'm not good at drawing even today. My wife draws beautifully. I'm not an artist. I'm a manager. I'm a leader. And the second thing was English poetry, English literature. God, I couldn't understand what Keats was saying, what whoever the poet was saying, right? And I got D again there. So I quickly said, this is not my cup of tea. So recognize in your life what are not your cups of tea. Don't be foolhardy in trying to crack everything. And I was again, when preparing for the CAT course, I came across one question last year that was so difficult that I still haven't solved that. So there will be times in your CAT examination or in your career or in your institute or in your studies that you will find few things that are you are not born for them. So just bypass them in some way. Do minimum that is required to get into and make yourself good in another area. So I found out what my strengths were. I started working on them. Now, a few things I did that really helped me do well and do really well in my engineering studies at BITS Pilani. First thing, I of course read again, like from my school habit, read the relevant lessons first before going to class and asked questions in the class. And the profs liked it. I learned a lot. And the second thing what I figured out on my own was that every book after the lecture had many questions, practice questions. I started solving for the fun of it, and I realized that gave me tremendous learning. So, application. It's not only theory, but solving questions on the subject that is given to you is a wonderful tool to learn. Do that. So, wherever you learn anything in management, in life, apply. Because our learning is only starts coming only when start applying, when we start acting on that. When we read, it is only 10%. When we start doing, we start getting more of the learning. So get into action mode. So acting is very critical of that. Then, of course, started solving that. Of course, I played. I always was a sports person. Now here I got into playing tennis. I had a couple of friends who used to play tennis every day. So it was a day full of activities, and I really don't know how the 5 years went. And at the end of the 5 year, the results came. Every year I didn't top in this. There were topper was another guy, but I'm good. I came second. I'm happy with that. I took electrical and electronics engineering, not knowing what is in it for that, and participated in the interview. The results were gratifying. The recognition came by being offered job by Eicher Motors and Larsen and Toubro, right? And I took Larsen and Toubro. I joined them, and I will tell you that story in another place. Now, so that was the results that came from recognition that came from the Bits Pilani episode. So continue working hard, guys and girls, whatever, wherever you are, be focused on your mission of becoming and being recognized as best in management. Take help of someone who has walked the path, because the each path is different. As you I've realized in my engineering, I needed a mentor of a different kind. My auntie would not have been able to mentor. My cousin brother was much more capable and skillful because he had done BTech engineering from there. So find a mentor, take the help, and if I could be of any help, do feel free to reach out to me anywhere you see this video, because my life is now dedicated to all of you to do even better than me, either through direct interaction with me or through any of my courses that I have posted on Udemy. Or you can even do internship with me if you want to do any subject that we have posted on our courses. Happy to help you guys. So enjoy life, work hard, stay dedicated, and become and be recognized as best in management in your circle of influence.